What's up, guys? I'm not sure if it's actually showing me live, and it's not. Uh, Okay. I guess it has to show me to start it, maybe. Why are we not starting? Start. Okay. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Miayun The Mess. And today, these are our topics, which I am kind of frustrated because the quote or saying or whatever behind Beyonce's hair did not come through on the freaking presentation. But if I exit out of the freaking presentation, you know what pops up? You know what pops up? The damn quote. When you're a little too understanding, people become a little too inconsiderate of you. And I believe that that's true. I mean, honestly, people be out here having hella audacity these days. Like, one thing that people have is the audacity. So that is something that I agree with. Let me play this opening video and then we'll get started. All righty. We up in there. Where y'all want to start tonight? Well, it's daytime. Where y'all want to start today? I think I'm going to start with, well, I know I want to start with this actual, well, not like a quote, but I guess it's like a saying that this girl had, which I thought was really a message that I guess we need pretty much. So let's start there. I can't remember if it has music in the background, so hopefully not. Uh,
That was my main goal of last year, to regulate my nervous system. I had to change the things that I ate. I had to change the people that I was talking to. I had to basically rewire my whole brain and subconscious mind. Your nervous system it plays a huge role in everything that's going on with your body. That fight or flight mode, the diseases, all of that is directly linked to your nervous system. The way you breathe, are you even breathing? It was days that while I would walk around, I felt like I wasn't even breathing properly because I was so stressed. I was so tense. I had so much built up anxiety. And I just want to say that there are things that you can do to help regulate your nervous system. You can watch videos online and play certain frequencies that are scientifically proven to help regulate your nervous system, certain binaural beats, certain frequencies, certain sound waves. I know how it feels to have a nervous system that's just completely shot out. And I just want everyone to be able to experience peace, a peaceful nervous system. Maturing is realizing that you need to regulate your nervous system. That
I'm
was my
sorry,
main
y'all.
goal
Hold on
of
one
last.
second. So I feel like that's important because I feel like a lot of the times, well, majority of the times, a lot of us are out here really, really stressed. And with everything going on online or being online, having to create content and the day's just flowing by, time is speeding up. You know, if your nervous system is out of whack, try to regulate it because that's where the real wealth is a healthy nervous system, being able to relax and enjoy your life. So let's jump on into the topics of the day. again, YouTube and TikTok. No, not YouTube and TikTok. Instagram and TikTok. Suggestion. If anybody wants to take a suggestion from moi, Instagram and TikTok specifically, if you guys could please let us, the creators, when we tab or favorite something, if we can reposition these in different spaces, that would be oh so greatly. I promise it will help so many people out. I promise it'll help me out so bad because I even seen like people doing like outlines and like linking each thing to have to click and open up different tabs to go to each video to make the video flow. And it's like, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm new here. I ain't got time for all that right now. We in the mud. I mean, maybe if I had, like right now we ain't got time for all that. So we just gonna click through and try to make a show flow, but I might forget a square. Who knows? Let's go. Kendrick is performing at the Super Bowl. And some people are excited and some people are not.
What the deal, everybody? My name Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know, it's only one opportunity to win a championship.
Okay. I mean, that's technically not true because they will have a chance every year to win the championship. I guess this specific one at this point in time, yes, but I'm nitpicking.
No round twos. Let's get it. Boom! I won't want you to miss it. Meet me in New Orleans, February 9th, 2025.
Okay. So that is the big issue, basically. That's the issue, is that the Super Bowl this year, technically next year, is going to be in New Orleans. And Lil Wayne wanted to do that Super Bowl. And if you don't know who Lil Wayne is and you listen to rap, I don't know how. So Lil Wayne was upset basically about it because he wanted to be a part of the Super Bowl, which fan bases were it was mixed emotions with the people about him even being upset about it, because he does do a Louisiana Fest, I guess, every year in the area. And I guess this year he's trying to get everybody together. So it's supposed to be like a big thing. But I guess he loves football. So he really wanted to like be a part of that. But then I guess some people are really upset because he was, I guess he like is a MAGA supporter, maybe. I'm not sure, allegedly. And I guess people were bringing up things to him in the past, like Black Lives Matter and stuff like that. And he said that he doesn't believe that the country is racist because he made it to where he is, and all type of stuff, like just not supporting Black people in general. So some people are upset, like, why should we care that the Super Bowl did not pick you when you have not really supported Black people, and Kendrick has been supporting the Black people? So I don't know. I like Lil Wayne personally. I grew up on him. I mean, it is sad that if he's not like supporting the Black people, because I mean, Lil Wayne, you are Black. But yeah. So let's hear what he had to say about it. I guess this is the video that actually resurfaced of him saying that he wanted to do the Super Bowl.
Let's think about this for a second. Lil Wayne, headline Super Bowl in New Orleans. How badly do you want to hear those words?
Just as bad as I would want to see my name at the top of that list when I was that whatever age it was, and I would bust into the office and get that Billboard magazine.
So you guys hear how he really, really, really wanted to do the Super Bowl like just as bad as he wanted to be like Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a big letdown for him in a sense. And I do feel bad for him for a sense that his dream did not come true in a sense. Cause I mean, it's sad when people's dreams get crushed on. But then people were saying like there will be another Super Bowl in a sense. But when is the next Super Bowl? That's in New Orleans, which I'm going to look that up in a second.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
What makes your halftime show so special?
Please do not wear the camera. Please do not feel disrespected if you are an artist from New Orleans, an artist tied to me in any kind of way in the music. But no, that's my moment. And I earned that moment. So no, I am not bringing you one. I'm
And you shouldn't.
I'm singing all the hooks that you made, you wrote. I'm singing them. Bobby Valentino, all y'all.
But that's kind of messed up though, right there. That's kind of where he lost me in a sense, because it's like, really, dude? Like, people at the top collaborate. People that still have like bottom mindsets try to be like competitive. You know what I mean? Like, you should be grateful for the opportunity and collaborate and own the stage. You know what I mean? And put on the show that your fans will want to see, instead of being self-centered in a sense, making it seem like, oh, my dream is coming true. This performance is going to be all about me, me, me. And I feel like maybe that's where the disconnect with Lil Wayne and his fans fell off in a sense, because if you think about it, Lil Wayne's not really in the spots that he was back when he like making the music that he was. I don't feel like he has the support of the people that he did back when he was Lil Wayne. But I feel like that's one, because of the people. They feel betrayed by him for not supporting Black people, when basically Black people supported him and built him up to be who he like is. You know what I mean? And for him to like not really support the social issues that go on, it's like a slap in the face to some people. And then two, I feel like there's a disconnect with the selfishness between him and his fans. So let me see really fast. Let me try to pull up, when will the next Super Bowl 2020 Orleans? Is it 2029? I don't know. Let me see. Super Bowl next location dates. I'm going to share the page with you guys. Let's pull this up. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't know. I'm trying to find it, guys, so that we can see. Like, he might have another opportunity to actually play in the Super Bowl. I mean, not play. Ooh, stretch. But you know, play a show. Do a show for, I guess, whatever. Okay. Let's try to see. So the next couple years is going to be in New Orleans, then in California. But it's not telling me where after that. The next Super Bowl be in New Orleans. See, nobody knows. AI doesn't know. So this might be his one shot. So then was Kendrick taking a shot at Lil Wayne, saying that this is your one shot? Or he missed it? Look at messy. That might not even been a thing. Okay. Let's move on. Let's keep pushing. Let's hear what Lil Wayne said in response. I know. Okay, yeah. I'm like, I know I have this video. I know I do. All right, let's hear what he says as a response, because yeah, he responded. Oh, damn poem. Come on.
First of all, I want to say forgive me for the delay. The delay on just the delay. I want to say I had to get strength. I had to get strength enough to do this without breaking. I must say thank you. I must say thank you to every voice, every opinion, all the care, all the love, and the support out there.
That's a bit much though. Not I gotta get the strength to not break. I mean, I guess we all just saw like how bad he really wanted it. So I guess I can like kind of get it. But okay, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. I'm clicking the wrong tabs.
Your words turn into arms, and it held me up when I try to fall back. That hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown.
That is true though. He definitely should have made sure that he was prepared to be let down, because I don't know, I think he gonna say it. He never got in the first video he did say he never got the call, so he hasn't got a call or anything yet. But yeah, so he knew in the first video that it's a possibility. So why not prepare yourself? You know what I mean? But I mean, we humans, so I get it.
And for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position, like somebody told me that was my position. So I blame myself for that. But
well, at least he's willing to take accountability. That's like the most important thing. It's like, you learn, take accountability, and grow.
I thought that was nothing, I thought that was nothing better than that spot and that stage and that platform in my city. And so it hurt. It hurt a whole lot. But y'all are fucking amazing. It made me feel like shit not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like shit, you guys reminded me that I ain't shit without y'all.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Everybody reminded him that he ain't ish without his fans. You know what I mean? So I don't know which way this is going.
And that's an amazing reality. So, like I said, for just automatically, it broke me. And I'm just trying to put me back together. But my God, have you all helped me. Thanks to all my peers, my friends, my family, my homies on sports television, everybody repping me. I really appreciate that. I really do. I feel like I let all of y'all down by not getting that opportunity. But
really, that's where I paused though. It's like that's where he felt like he let everybody down. That's where he felt that he let everybody down, is not performing on the Super Bowl. But when Black people, your fans, have come to you asking you to support the culture on different things that have happened in the culture and have felt let down by you, that's not what you felt. You ain't feel that. You ain't get that. That's what I'm saying. I think there's a disconnect between Lil Wayne and his fan base. And I feel like that's an issue. And I don't know if he gets that.
I'm working on me. And I'm working. So thank you.
That's good. That's all that we can ask. But he was acting like he like somebody died or he was in court or something. You know how they make those PR apology videos after they like got a DUI or something. You know what I mean? Like he was making a speech like that. It's like, bruh, you just didn't get the Super Bowl pick and everybody made a frenzy because the previous video because you said how bad that you wanted it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Shout out to Lil Wayne because I am a Lil Wayne fan. So, I mean, I'm telling you where our disconnect is coming from, Lil Wayne. But we love him regardless. He is a GOAT. He paved the way. So, I feel like he should at least be brought out on stage or something. Like, can y'all semi make Lil Wayne dreams come true? Come on now. Okay, and then we're going to talk about Beyonce. She showed us that this is her real hair, guys.
Hey, y'all.
She showed us that she basically has the inches. And I ain't even mad at her. I'm trying to get my hair to grow like this. Maybe I need to get me some Secret. But what I really wanted to talk about with Beyonce is how they snubbed my girl at the CMAs. Like what? Like, huh? Not B. Like everybody around the world loves B except the CMAs. Like, I'm just like, what? Did the Beehive go for them? Like, what is happening here? So yeah, it looks like Beyonce did not get picked. No, what happened? Bear with me, y'all. We over here struggling today. Okay, Beyonce still dominating the conversation around CMAs despite them trying to exclude her. Yes, Wendy. Beyonce not getting one single CMA nomination is a choice, and they chose violence. No, like, I believe Beyonce didn't submit Cowboy Carter for nominations rather than she was snubbed by the CMAs. I don't know. Like, I would rather believe that as well because that is wild. Like, and a lot of people, they try to like, a lot of Black people do be trying to like, well, they used to try to like snub country in a sense. Like, I've always been a Black girl who loved country music, and there wasn't really a lot of Black country artists to listen to. But I like all types of music, really. So it's not like I just like country music. I like all types of music. So when Beyonce came out with this country album, I love the album. Like, I listen to it all the time. I love it. Songs on it are, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the range. She did Opera Girl. Like, I loved Cowboy Carter. So the fact that they did not give her anything, and it opened the door to so many other country artists that now I get to listen to on daily and stuff like that, on a daily. But yeah, they really trying to do my girl B dirty. Beyonce didn't get any CMA nominations, not even for Texas Hold'em. Not even for Texas Hold'em. And that's the one song that I don't know if I like that much, but like the amount of time that they played it to try to make us like it should have got an award. Just for like being played, like for me having to listen to it so many times, it should have gotten an award. You know what I mean? Like, they doing my girl wrong. Beyonce's impact on country music cannot be denied, and it's not invalidated by the CMAs. What? Her comments, her commitment to pushing boundaries and breaking barriers in music and bringing others along to reap the benefits is beyond legendary in itself. She already won. F them. Okay, well, they said F them. Everybody is acting crazy. Wait, how they snub my girl? Y'all, how did they snub be like this? Like they gotta be on something. Like they cannot be in their normal state of mind. They know they was listening to Beyonce album. They like that Jolene cover. Oh my God. So yeah, they done snubbed our girl B. Let's keep it moving. I definitely want to say congratulations to my girl, Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett stuns as she accepts her first Emmy in the Outstanding Narrator category for National Geographic's Queens, which I actually love, like documentary, like animal stuff like that. So I did watch that, and I like love the lions and stuff like that on Disney Channel. Yeah, I like stuff like that. Anyways, I particularly feel like she should have gotten this earlier. Like, how many iconic films has Angela Bassett been in? One, Let's Go There. What's Love Got to Do with It? That's all we need. Like, I still today think she Tina Turner in my mind. Like, she is still Tina in my mind. Like, out here living her best life after she done left Ike. Like, what? They be really out here like snubbing our girls on these iconic movies, and the fact that they did not even get awards for them are just like, huh? But then she got an award for, don't get me wrong, I mean, I did watch this documentary and I do love animals, but it's just really a voiceover over us watching animals be animals. So it ain't like she really like acted and really put in like the work and the expressions and like, all this like she did to make me still believe to this day that she Tina. So I'm just like, congratulations to my girl, because it's well deserved, because she should have been got this. Like, I'm sorry. Like, what? What? Like, I don't know. And she looks so good. So good. I want to look like that. Yes. All right, y'all. Chameleon says that if we want a man these days, then we need to accept the gay boys because all of them are gay out here, particularly, I mean, per her. So let's hear what she got to say.
I mean, you probably want to check in the gay clubs, bisexual men, gay men. If you're waiting on your Prince Charming, you're going to have to be cool with that because most of these men are laid up.
Like, huh?
Cuddling up besides Tyrone.
So basically she's telling all the ladies out here to accept the gay boys. And then Scrappy on the bottom here tells us, now if I said this, they would crucify me. And then that brings people to question. So everybody's like, so is Scrappy trying to tell us something? Like, is he slick on a deal, like trade type thing? Like, I mean, buy? Would he be a buy trade? I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, I'm not necessarily believing that all men are out here gay. I do believe a lot of men in America are gay because of the food that they feed us and the hormones that they put in the food, and that they know that these things are happening. But if you guys would date outside of America, outside of your race, just open up your mind to a variety of a world of men. You know what I mean? Whoever fits you, fits you. What God brings to you will be for you. And if that just so happens to be, I guess, your gay guy, then I guess Chameleon is saying go for it. I just don't believe that is for me. But let's keep it pushing because what Diddy was like, what? Diddy has a lot going on. Like, Diddy has a lot going on. And I was shocked, honestly. So Diddy loses $100 million sexual assault lawsuit to not showing up to court. And this man that sued him is in jail. Like, he's in prison. Like, he sued him from jail. I don't have any like of the video or anything of him like in the jail or anything like that, but I did see, I guess I could go on the YouTube. But who YouTube did I see that on? I don't have the video. I'm not sure. I think it was maybe Mims or Girl Is It Legal? Either one of them, I think. But I don't know. Either one of them. But they broke down like I don't know if he broke down this lawsuit though. What the heck? Who did I see that at? Oh my gosh, let's move on. This dude is in jail, yo. I saw the video of him like in jail. I can't remember where I saw it from, but he literally just won $1 million from jail, and he's been in jail for a while for the same allegations that he's suing Diddy for. So it's like, do we really need him out now that he has all this money and he is a member of the club of the same behavior, I guess. So it's really like people are saying they don't know if they really want him to get out due to he is a member of the same thing that he's suing Diddy for, basically. So I don't know, but then there was talk about him being like set up, I guess, in a sense. So some people are saying that he could have been set up and that he really didn't do what he's in jail for. So I'm not really sure. And then this is okay. I guess I'll save this twice. I want to just continue with Diddy since we're already on Diddy, because Dawn, if you guys don't remember Dawn, she was on Danity. She was a member of Danity Kane. And I was, I'm a 90s baby. So I grew up in the era of like making the band and stuff like that. So I was kind of a fan of Day 26 and Danity Kane, like when they made the band and stuff like that. And of course, I did love Dawn because I'm a chocolate girl myself. So that's like representation for me. You know what I mean? So I loved Dawn when she was a part of the group and stuff like that. And to hear that all the stuff that she had to go to be that representation for me in a sense, I do want to say thank you, Dawn, for, all the work that you did do, because, I did used to like love, watching the show and stuff like that. And I know it's hard being a dark-skinned woman in the industry. But anyways, Dawn sues Diddy, accusing him of essay and her new lawsuit. She witnessed Kim Porter and Cassie being abused. In this lawsuit, I will say you guys should go check it out over at Make It Make Sense, Mim's channel, because I did watch him break this down. So you guys definitely should go watch that breakdown with him. It was really, really, really good. He went through the entire lawsuit, and I guess she has Lisa Bloom as her lawyer. So the rest of them have Tyrone Blackburn. A majority of them do. But it's also sad because now that Dawn has come out about her lawsuit and about these claims, a lot of people are like, she's receiving pushback from a lot of people, and it really sucks. It's like nobody wants to believe her in a sense. You know what I mean? But it is kind of sad because I do hate that so many people automatically make it a color thing or a race thing, because some people feel like because Dawn is dark skinned that her claims are not taken really as seriously. But if you really think back on it, Cassie, when she was making these allegations and these claims and stuff, like they weren't really taken as seriously either. They were really taken seriously when the video came out. when the video came out and people actually saw what he did to Cassie and they can connect the two, then it was, oh, okay, I believe her. And even the other dude that was suing him, the producer dude, like people more so believed him because he put pictures in his lawsuit and you can see it and stuff like that. So it's like, it's not like Cassie didn't get blamed for it, didn't get called a liar, didn't get made to seem out like she was just trying to get money from him. She did. People made it seem like those things. So I don't believe that this is just a color issue. I believe that this is just a thing that they do to victims, period. Which is sad. It's sad, period. Like it's sad. But there is not like a disclosed amount about how much did supposed to like give her in the lawsuit. I think that's like up to the jury per what it was reading, or it's going to be disclosed at a later date. I'm not exactly sure, but right now I'm not for sure or seeing any actual like dates. I mean, not dates, but numbers, like how many amounts like that she's supposed to get as of yet. And this is the same story as well. Sometimes I have to save them from different channels just to make sure that I got the story, because it'd be a lot going on. And when it pops up, I just save it just to make sure. But I guess that's it with Diddy. I just feel like Diddy is basically what everybody's been saying. Like Diddy is done. And it's really sad. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, it's not sad in a sense to where Diddy's done. You know what I mean? That's not really the sad part about it. The sad part about it is the fact that he had such an empire, like such power and wealth, and to see someone with that much power and wealth be so corrupted, that's the sad part about it. But it actually does want to bring me into this other video here, where this guy was saying the devil can elevate you too. So just because he was wealthy and powerful, was that from God or was that from the devil?
Just because people get blessed with money, though, we think them blessings come from God. The devil could bless you too.
He can.
The devil could bless you too. So when people get blessed and they're like, man, I want to thank God, man, stop throwing that on God, man. God ain't blessing you for that ignorance, for that foolishness that you perpetuate.
Right.
That's the devil blessing you. And
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what so many people get misconstrued. They get on the stage and they want to thank God for everything. Even I'm sure if you go back to certain like award speeches and award shows and things like that, I'm sure if you go back you would see Diddy like thanking God. You know what I mean? So it's like when I saw this, I was like, so many people in the industry do this, especially when they say that the industry is so demonic. It's kind of like, which God are you praying to? Which God are you thanking?
And now you think because you're elevating, elevating don't mean that you are living a godly life. Mm-hmm. So the devil blessing people got people confused. Like, man, I'm out here winning, but your soul is dying.
And that's the key factor to know when you're being blessed by God or the devil is the things that you're being blessed with nourishing your soul, or are the things you're being blessed with making you die inside? Like, is it eating you up inside? You know what I mean? So it's really like people need to think about, is it worth it? And all money is not good money. And I don't think people really be connecting the two. And people only think that because people have made it to these points in their lives and because people have blew up so big and because people have all these views and followers and all this stuff, that they're just, oh, so blessed. No. Not everybody's blessed. Some people made a deal with the devil. And as we're starting to see out, like, and as you've always heard, like, the devil always comes to collect. Yes. Moving on. Let's see. Make sure you guys are liking, commenting, and subscribing. Let me know what you guys think about Diddy below. Like, do you think he can ever come back from this? You know what I mean? Like, from this point, with everything that has uncovered, do you guys ever think he can actually come out of this at this point? Because I honestly, I mean, he would have to, I feel like there's always a possibility for humans, as long as you have breath in your body, to make a change and turn things around. But it would be a lot of work that he would have to do, a lot of karma he would have to clean, a lot of, rights he would have to wrong, in a sense. And it's like, is he willing to put in that work to do that? That's the other question that I would have. So I don't know. On to Ozempic. It's killing the girls. The girls are out here on Ozempic and it's killing the girls. So I wanted to make them aware because, fashion trends in or out, people, even with social media, I don't really think we've seen the data upon which the internet causes mental health issues and like body dysmorphia type issues in people, So now the new fad is Ozempic, which was supposed to be a drug for people with diabetes, I believe. But then people started realizing that it helps people lose weight. So then they started selling it like crazy for weight loss, I guess. But guys, read this. Read it. It's linked to over 150 deaths in the US. Be careful. So according to the Daily Mail, has been linked to about 162 deaths in the United States through the weight loss drugs aren't specifically listed as the cause of death. These side effects come from taking the drug. Oh, damn. It's risen 40% over the past 6 months. The FDA system has recorded 62,000 reactions to weight loss drugs, within the majority of the cases coming after the drug becomes popular. Oh, dang. One 45-year-old choked on her vomit. 23-year-old died from vomiting. Oh my God, they're throwing up? And this is crazy because if you watch now The Real Housewives of Atlanta, I guess Ayan and Lisa are on Ozempic. And I'm like, really, girls? Really? Really, girls? Like, I am like over here shocked. I don't know if I can play the video of that though. But there was like in the scene right here, Ayan was basically saying that Lisa was on Ozempic, and then Lisa was saying Ayan introduced it to her. And so now I guess these are supposedly the messages from Ayan to Lisa, where she first introduced the Ozempic to Lisa. Which I'm like, I'm kind of looking at Lisa sideways for even releasing these, because I know that you and Ayan are in a tough spot and maybe things have happened and things like that. But you guys were friends for literally like 7 or 8 years. And the fact that you really would release this information, like no matter what, if we're not friends anymore, like I'm not going to go spill out the bad things or the things that you have told me in confidence. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get why people do that. Like, I understand, like, maybe you fell out, maybe you might not like that person, maybe you felt wronged and hurt by that person, but then you work through that wrong, those emotions. You know what I mean? Like, but I feel like Lisa let things, I mean, is it Lisa? Yeah, right. Lisa lets things fester into like anger and hate in a sense. You know what I mean? And I don't think that's a good trait on her because she's so beautiful and I love her. You know what I mean? Like, she's literally one of my favorite housewives across the board. So it's really like to see that trait on her. Like, nobody's perfect. So it is kind of nice to see, like, okay, she's not perfect. Like, that's the negative trait about her. But also, it's like, I would like to see her work on that. I really, really, really would. And like to see this come out, like it doesn't give me joy to see you put your friend out online like this. You know? Like, I don't know, because I really hope that they could have worked it out. Like, I'm one, like, if you guys listen to my videos, or if you will, like, I'm always preaching like sisterhood and things like that. Like, we need to come together. We need to support each other. Like, why are we always fighting each other or competing with each other off rip, like before we even get to know each other and each other's story? Because all of us have a story. We've all been through things, and I'm sure that we can connect instead of competing. So it just sucks that they fell out like this and that they couldn't like center the conversation around love and work through the issues through love and move forward. You know what I mean? It's a difference when you center the conversation around like wanting to be right or competitive or hate or, you know, I don't know, but it just sucks because I feel like these reality shows do this to these relationships. Like we see all the time how many relationships, how many friendships, like they break up all the time as soon as they're like on TV. Because I feel like if they weren't on TV, they would probably be friends still. But then, I mean, you never know. People fall out and paths change. So you can't necessarily say that either. But let's keep it moving. So watch out for the Ozempic, y'all, because it's out here killing the girls and the boys and the people. So, yeah. So the ex-boyfriend of the Olympian, Rebecca, he was now found dead. Like, I'm like, so who killed him? I guess her fans killed him because he killed her. I'm just over here shocked, but I did want to bring this up because we did talk about it last time. So I was like, dang, now he's dead. I guess I just wanted to let y'all know, but yeah, I guess her fans ride for her or her family. I mean, you never know. Well, and then why did somebody say, okay, we'll put the corpse in jail? I cannot. I guess it was her fans. Like, people were riding for her. So I'm not shocked that he's dead. But it's like, also, why in other cultures, like, why? I don't know. I guess because laws are different or something. Like, here, if you kill somebody, like, you going to jail. But it's like, they just be out there murdering people, like, left and right. And it's like, oh my gosh. We should value lives more. We should value adult lives more. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like people only seem to connect to value the lives of babies, but they don't really connect that adult lives are valuable too. And that babies actually grow into children and adults. So you should actually care about the whole human life versus just a baby life. But yeah, that's like my opinion on that. Let's get into Rich Homie. Rich Homie, baby. More details were released. So details reveal Rich Homie Quan's brother found him asleep on the kitchen floor at 3 a.m. with food in his mouth. Brother then moved him to the couch where he was later found unresponsive. So that was a shocker. Like, how did they find that out? Like, who did they do fingerprints and found the brother, or the brother just went and told them because he want to be part of the investigation? Like, all of this has so many questions that bring up, because it's like, is this real? Like, what is going on? What, did he really OD? Like, did his brother have something to do with it? Because it was trying to say that it was something with like the numbers thing. What is it called? The numbers, and then you get killed, you get the murdered by numbers type thing. I don't know what that's called. Geometry. I don't know. I can't think of the name. But yeah, you know, I be online in the wood, sometimes listening to like random stuff and like conspiracy theories and like stuff like that. And I like documentaries. I just like to see different life. I like to see life through different people's perspectives in a sense. So I like to like watch documentaries and learn about different random stuff and stuff like that. So anyways, Rich Homie Quan, RIP. It's so sad because he literally was like one of, like, when he first came out, that was like a great part of my life in a sense. Like, I mean, it got kind of tragic like right after that, like while he was, but I mean, when he like first blew up, bruh, some type of wait, hey, I was like, hey. Anyways, let's move on into Tyreek Hill, y'all. It has been a lot going on with police brutality and yeah, oh my god. Trigger warning for this video. Trigger warning because it is going to be, yeah. I don't know if I'm
Hey, keep your window down. Manny. Hey, keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Give me that. Get out of the car. Give me that. Break that freaking window. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. 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 What part of violence you understand? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested.
okay. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? I'm kind of like, I mean, of course I'm with Tyreek. Like, I don't feel like they should have pulled him out of the car and like lost their cool like that. Like, I feel like police should have a level of training on how to like regulate their emotions. I feel like all of them need to be in therapy in a sense as well, because all of them see so much traumatic things on a daily. They kind of normalize it in a way, So I feel like all people need to go to therapy at this point. It's like everybody, the world needs therapy. We all need it. But I do feel like being in highly stressed situations like this, where you never know what's going to happen. Like, I do feel like all police should be forced to go to like therapy. I do feel like that. But with him, in a sense as well, this was wrong. Like, I feel like this officer should be fired or put on leave or something like that, because it's like, for you to just blow up like that and gank him out the car like that and really like be aggressive and like just nasty like that, it's like, what are you doing when the camera is off? You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing to people that don't have money, to drug addicts, and things like that, because some of these officers really love the fact that they can degrade people, and especially they can degrade drug addicts and people that don't have family and handicapped people that don't have nothing. There are really some evil people out here, as we were just talking about. The devil blesses people. There are evil people out here that work with the devil that like to treat people horribly, and it's sad. It's really, 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 really sad. But also, I am going to note that like that was wildly disrespectful for Tyree to just roll up the window like that when you're being confronted and ask something. You know what I mean? It's like a lack of authority type thing going on in his brain, which a lot of those NFL, they have like brain issues because they are impacting each other, like they're colliding. So a lot of them have like mental issues anyway, and I feel like they need therapy. So it's like we all need therapy. We all need therapy. We all need therapy. But I also, again, I'm going to say I don't feel like that was any excuse for the police officer to act like that, because he is the person of authority and should know how to de-escalate the situation. That's just like if a child was having a tantrum and the adult, like, you know what I mean? Like you should be able to be the adult in the situation and calm down the child. You know what I mean? Or handle the situation with the child, or you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I feel like it was messed up, and I feel like people get to see another way on how people are treated in America with the police, and this is why Black people are so anxious and afraid when they see police. And I feel like a lot of Black people don't even realize that they have mental issues and anxiety and things like this when it comes, because in the Black community, mental health issues was not a thing until like 3, 4, 5 years ago. So it's like now people are kind of accepting that they may have a mental health issue in the Black community, and it's just now starting to be looked at and recognized and checked on and things like that. So it's like, it's just a lot. Yeah, it's just a lot. But it's just like, this is why a lot of Black people have anxiety, are afraid when the police approach them because of things like this. And then that also brings me to my next story of this young
Hey y'all,
man.
I would have never thought I had to make this kind of post on my TikTok, but my family desperately needs your help. This is my little cousin, Javion McGee. He's from Chicago, Illinois. He was 21 years old and would have been 22 in a few weeks. He was found hanging from a tree in Henderson, North Carolina yesterday. He drove trucks, so that was his reason for even being out there. The police officers are trying to say that he went to Walmart and purchased the rope and hung himself. We obviously don't believe that, and we are just asking for your help to push his story out there. This isn't covered on any local platforms. No news stations, radio, none of that. So we're trying to push it out there. We really need your help. The police officers in the coroner's office are giving us a hard time, not allowing his mom to identify the body. At one point, they told her she can't identify the body due to COVID. And then the next day, today, they told her the father has to give her permission. Hey y'all, I would have never thought I had to make this kind of post on my TikTok, but my family desperately needs your help. This is my little cousin, Javion McGee.
This is wild. This is wild. Like the fact that today in 2024, we are still finding Black people hanging from the base of a tree. Yet they tell us that we need to stop bringing up slavery and things like that, and it was our ancestors and we need to get over it because we're in a better position today, and the blah 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 that they say to us, when it's still happening today. Black people are still treated horribly by people around the world. I'm actually going to make a video of things that have actually been going on in Europe as well. But actually, let me go over and share, which I actually don't. I do want to just pause and take this moment for Javion, though, before I just briefly move on, because it's sad that so much is happening to the fact that we're finding Black people unalived or being seeing another Black person unalived is another Black person unalived. And that is so sad. And that's why I say that we all need therapy at this point, because it's like, it's really depressing and it's really mentally heavy to be thinking that you're going to log into your social media to see something funny or see something or see what's going on with your friends. And you keep getting hit after hit after hit of people that look like you being mistreated. And then what does that program into you that now puts and instills a fear in you, or an anxiety or a mental trigger in you, that now when you interact with police, now you are remembering this video of what happened to this person in your mind of the so many people before you. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's kind of like, I kind of want to stop seeing stuff like this, but then I don't want to stop seeing stuff like this because it needs to be saw. And I feel like that's why it's been skated over and people have tried to make it perceive like it wasn't happening, because people weren't able to film it and the news wasn't able to get out like it has now with social media. You're able to make a post and it blows up and everybody can see it. Social media is stronger than the actual media. So it's like, I do want to see stuff like this, but it's like, when are we going to stop seeing stuff like this? But I do want to go over to the UK really fast, actually. I want to try to make a video about the stuff that's going on over there, because I was on TikTok and then I just got down a loop because I was like, what the hell is actually going on over there? But I might actually just go ahead and do it right now because, hey. Oh, actually, I have a Javion update, so we'll do that, and then we'll go into the UK stuff, because the UK stuff, like, I was like, they're like, really? Okay. Okay, y'all, give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull up my TikTok here so that I can play this other video of the update that they had. Which then I had seen like an update from the sheriff who was trying to say that they didn't believe that it was a suicide, but it wasn't like foul play either. So I was like really freaking confused on what was it. Like, I really feel like they were gaslighting. They wouldn't let the mother see the body. Like, this Javion McGee situation really had me like, what?
But hey, you guys, first and foremost, I just want to say thank you so much for the endless amount of support and love that y'all have shown Javion today and my family. We really appreciate your support, and we really hope that you guys stand with us throughout this whole entire process. I didn't think that the video would, spread like that, but we do appreciate it. We needed it to be heard, and y'all did your job. So thank you so much. Secondly, I just want to say I'm not the spokesperson for my family. I'm not the one to reach out to for interviews and, podcasts and things of that sort. So I cannot do that. But I will say that Javion's parents, they're working. They're talking to the right people. So I won't be providing any updates at the moment. I just wanted to let y'all know that. I just wanted to get his story out there. So y'all can stay tuned and just follow the story. And if and when I'm able to provide some updates, I will. So thank you again so much for your support, and justice for Javion.
Period.
Hey y'all,
Justice for
never thought I had
Javion.
to make this kind of post.
Period. Like, it really, really, really hurts my heart. And I do want to take a moment to just pause and everybody leave prayer hands in the comments for Javion and his family, and leave a prayer for him and his family, because this is truly, 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 truly sad. Like, oh my God, it's so sad. I just cannot. But let's roll over into what's happening in the UK right now, because I'm like, what? I didn't even know that all this was going on during the Olympics. no. Like what?
So I'm sure you guys have heard, but this is what's really going on in the UK, and this is
No.
why everyone around the globe
So
should
tell
be
us, please.
concerned. So unfortunately,
Yes,
3
ma'am.
young children were taken from us this past Monday, ages from 6 to 9. And their names were BB King, Elsie Stancombe, and Elise Egwa. The 3 innocent victims were unlived while attending a Taylor Swift dance yoga party this past Monday. And we should also acknowledge that
Not
there were
Taylor.
10 other victims as well, but they fortunately survived. Now, the suspect in these heinous crimes is Axel Rudakabana. He's at the age of 17 years old. Now, this is not a recent photo of him. This is a photo of him when he was much younger. Now, what has made this situation much
I'm sorry, slight technical difficulties over here. But I did want to pause that because that's messed up. If that's not how that little boy looked, well, yeah, he a teenager. He like 18, no, 17, right? Pay attention, girl. He's 17. This is not how this boy looked. Why do y'all got this picture of this boy like this? How the boy look now? And then he's 17. Like, I'm sure he looks like a grown man now. Why they pick this like innocent little picture? You know what I mean? But I'm like super shocked that if I am gonna say, because like over here in America, normally people that go into places and shoot up places, they don't usually have melanin hue in their skin often. So the fact that this boy did do this it's really sad. It is really sad. And it's caused a whole race war pretty much, guys. Like it's crazy. Okay, let's keep going.
Now, what has made this situation much worse is the fact that social media has gotten a hold of it, and now social media is doing what social media normally does. It spreads misinformation. Because what has happened is this has become a very racist and very xenophobic issue, to the point where it's looking like there is going to be a somewhat semi-race war in the UK. Misinformation spread that the fact that the assailant was possibly an immigrant or migrant, and he was Muslim. And because social media and the people who uses it doesn't really do too much research, a whole riot has started. Far-right groups have taken a hold of this issue where they are attacking random black and brown people for something they have nothing to do with. They're throwing things at the police. They're attacking police. If I'm not mistaken, I've even seen someone blow up a whole police station. Yeah, this is how bad it's getting. This young man was not a migrant. He was not Muslim. He was born in Britain. He is British. Sadly, there is a hyphe issue in the UK, and mental issues is very prominent. But we don't know what was his reasoning for even doing this. There is no reason. And what should be a concern for everybody is that, especially here in the US, is that the way social media has been rampant this week. I mean, there's so many stories of people or stories of just people making up stuff and then creating this rage in people that is people just going nuts. And that is what's concerning about this, is that with this election that's coming up in November, if things doesn't go the way that some people feel that it should go, what is going to be the reaction? We are already on the brink of what looks like a civil war in this country. And I hate to say that. These 3 young ladies losing their lives should be the main focus from everyone, and finding solutions on how we can pick up on the signs of mental issues amongst people, because no sane person will go to a dance yoga party to go on live people. That's not a rational person. That's
No,
a very
seriously.
evil person.
What happened? Oh my gosh. What you guys? Hold on a second.
So I just got done watching.
Oh my god, no. I don't know what's wrong with my TikTok, y'all. I guess it's like, bitch. Yeah. Like a, yeah. Okay. So let me figure this out real fast. Hold on a second, y'all. I guess y'all gonna have to look at me, right? Look at me. Look at me.
So I just got done watching this live of this black British girl talking about how black
Playlist. So basically, y'all, what is happening over in Britain and the UK is they is rioting because this black UK native has killed these 3 little girls at this Taylor Swift yoga meeting, and they said that it was an immigrant at first, so then they started to, I guess, basically mistreat all of the immigrants over there. I'm going to do a video with all of them, basically like all of it together, and then I'm just gonna post it because my TikTok wants to like act mad annoying right now. So we're just gonna do that later. And let's get back to our YouTube topics and finish our show. And what is next? All right. So next we have, okay, we got you up there. Look at me up there. Next we have, maybe I should put me on the bottom and then the screen on the top. I look hella small though. You can't even see me down here. Oh yeah, I did make this. I forgot I made this one. But then you can't really see. Well, hopefully you can see. Let's rock with this one for a second. I forgot I made this one. Oh my god. Okay. So next we are into, okay, Delta over here crashing. I have seen a couple reports of Delta planes crashing lately. So I'm not sure.
Busiest airport. You can look at this video right now from the tarmac, and you can see
At the airport in Atlanta, y'all. My years of life. Was this on September 11th too? What day was this? What day was for it? What's today? Guys. Oh no, it's only the 14th. Oh my god, this was on the 10th. Oh my god, y'all. So the Delta planes have been out here bumping and colliding into each other, and it's a scary it's a scary time. So I don't know if I really want to be flying anywhere lately because of that reason. I don't have time. I wonder, was anybody hurt? I haven't heard that anybody was actually hurt. Let me go back and actually read. You know, reading is fundamental. Well, you know, we won't be liking to read. You know what I mean? But I read a lot already over this hour. But anyways. Okay. 2 flights. Passengers were executed safely. Okay. No injuries reported. So nobody got hurt. They missed out on a bag because Delta, I'm mentally hurt. I'm mentally hurt. I can never fly again. Why don't they pay people for their mental PSD struggles? Oh yeah, I did want to jump into Taylor after the whole situation in the UK because everybody's rioting over there because the girls got unalived at the Taylor Swift yoga place. And it's like, oh my God. So I guess people were coming out trying to say that Taylor Swift was endorsing Trump. And so she came out with her cat shorty telling the people that she is casting her vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the presidential election because she fights for the rights and causes that she believes needed. I needed warrior to champion them. What? I'm voting for her because she. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. I'd be a little bit dyslexic and stuff. They'd be like, oh, okay, got it. I get it. You know, the IVF, LGBTQ, women rights, all the things that have been stripped because of the Republican, is it Supreme Court that sits? So basically she signed it, Taylor Swift, childless lady. And Elon Musk, I guess he has a little crush on Taylor because he comes and says, fine, Taylor, you win. I will give you a child and guard your cats with my life. So Taylor, girl, he out here, he'll guard the cat. If y'all on TikTok, y'all know that. If you watch the election, Trump basically said that the people of Springfield are eating their dogs and the cats. And TikTok has already made this beat like song to go along with it. And it's a bop. It's a bop. It really, really, really is. Shout out to Taylor. I've been a Swiftie. As I've said, I've always liked country music. I've always been the oddball. You know what I mean? So I've been rocking with Taylor since It's a Love Story, baby, just say yes. You know what I mean? Me and Taylor has been there since then. So I love Taylor. Shout out to her for being with the campaign of the Kamala. And again, RIP to the little girls that died of the Taylor Swift thing. I mean, unalived. And I guess we are moving into Chloe and her telling us why she is boring.
That hurt my feelings. Talking about how boring of an individual I am. And I was like, I'm boring? It's like you can't ever really... Boring's good, right? I stay to myself. The reason I stay to myself is because this industry is crazy. And if I was so mixy, I would have like self-identity issues. Like you have to stay to yourself. You have to keep your circle small to save yourself. Necessarily. Like this industry is nuts. Nobody knows how crazy this industry is.
If you look at her face, look how she looking though. Like you can tell like she's telling the truth. Like she's trying to warn girls. Like if y'all ain't trying to listen to what's been going on, listen to what's been going on. Like, and I mean, it is kind of crazy because since she has came out, she has been nothing but judged for just trying to find her way with being a Disney. Was she even on Disney? I don't know, but being like a little kid star versus like growing up in it. You know what I mean? Like those are kind of pivotal ages to be thrown in front of the camera and to be judged when you're like a teenager, young adult. You know what I mean? Like those are the times where you're finding yourself and building your self-esteem in a sense. So to have the whole world knocking every little and nitpicking every little thing you do, I'm sure that sucked.
Like, if you all knew what I have been through and knew the stories, you would be surprised that I'm still even doing this. So I have to be boring for my mental health. And not that I have to please everybody or stuff like that, but.
Okay, well, your mental health is most important.
Come on. That like made me go like, what? Like I can never do enough. Like I do a bunch of press, I do this, and it's like I'm boring because I keep certain things hidden and private.
You see what I mean? Like the pressure that she has felt since she was a teenager of never being good enough. That's really hard. And I feel like she really is going to carry that with her. And that's really like a trauma issue that now she's going to have to like work through, or she's been having to work through. You know what I mean? It's really hard that people really get on this internet behind these fake profiles and things like that, being so effing mean, talking ish about people and just tearing down people. Like, it's crazy when it takes the same amount of energy to uplift. It's a choice. Like, it takes the same energy, but people just choose to be a-holes.
Yeah, boring is good. These folks are crazy. I don't do drugs. I don't do anything like that. Like, I'd much rather be boring. Am I wrong for being slighted, for feeling slighted by that?
And watch her look like Maya when she like 50 and 60. Watch her look amazing when she's old, not out here trying to fit in and be cool and do the trends that are out here. And watch how most of these trendy people out here look when they're old and their skins get saggy and they have all of these tattoos and all of this stuff going on, and they've been drinking their whole life, smoking their life away, popping all this. Watch the difference. I bet you she's going to look amazing at 70.
I was like, yeah, I'm boring, but it's not a bad thing. I just stayed with myself, my family. Come on.
It's not, girl. It's not bad to be boring. Don't let these people out here trick you off your spot. Because in a couple of years, when karma reverse it around and they get to looking crazy, they're gonna be wishing that they live their life boring and happy. Because I'm sure you're over there happy and not in drama. Well, not happy because if you're on the internet, because the internet will make you miserable. Anyways, let's keep going. With Rashida, I can't play this, but so I can't play this, but basically in this situation, Jasmine shows Rashida the text messages and stuff from Kirk, and I do want y'all to like, I don't know if I can even play the audio of it. I don't know. I don't even know if I can play the audio of it.
So the truth is that you have been trying to smash.
So you hear her, right? She's telling her that she's been trying to smash, and basically she pulling out the phone to show Rashida and tell Rashida, all of the messages that he was saying. So Rashida's grabbing the phone, and why she like snatched the phone out of Jasmine's hand like she got a with Jasmine or something, when you really should be mad at your man because he's still trying to sleep with her, and she actually being like more sisterly in the moment, trying to actually let you know, like, hey, this nigga still over here trying to get with me low key behind your back. You know what I mean? Like, I could see if she was like trying to compete with you in a way, but I feel like Jasmine is more so trying to look out for Rashida versus like compete with Rashida. And Rashida more so is trying to like compete with Jasmine, when it's really like, you can't kept nobody that want to be kept. People gonna do what they want to do, and you already know who you married, so you might as well just say y'all got an open marriage at this point, and we will all move on. So Rashida is looking through the messages, and she is basically like reading them out loud, and Kirk is basically looking crazy, like he don't know what the messages he sent said. And it's just like typical behavior for men to act like that. Like, seriously, like, look at this. Like, Rashida is reading the messages. She reading the messages, y'all. And then Kirk really looking over here like like a sad puppy. Like, I cannot. I really, really, really cannot. And it's literally crazy. Oh, I pushed the wrong one. No, I didn't. Okay. It's literally crazy. Like, look at him. He is literally sitting here Like, why are we even going through all this when you know that you finna just come to the house? Like, that is literally how this man's over here looking. Like, like, and then Rashida is literally here saying, y'all, like, literally, this woman is saying, can y'all hear? I hope y'all can hear this. I really hope y'all can hear this because I'm gonna try to play the audio. She's
And I'm
literally
sick
saying,
and tired of this. Straight up. What is up?
no, she was saying, this shit is beneath me. Hold on, I'm gonna try to see if she say it again. He's sitting over here trying to explain and stuff like that. And she's like, this is beneath me. This is beneath me. This is beneath me, but it's not. This is your life, sweetheart. This is equal to your life, Rashida. This is not beneath you. This is not, you have been dealing with this for so many years. How does all of a sudden right now it become beneath you? That's what killed me. That's what I really wanted to show y'all because I'm literally like, I'm trying to find where they say it because I can't play the damn thing. Cause and look, Jasmine just sitting up. Jasmine is literally just sitting over here like I'm just here, like the fly on the wall. And Kirk really over here trying to. Kirk really over here trying to like, I guess, just like talk Rashida, talk BS. I mean, talk. I don't know. Okay, so now Kirk get up and leave, right? And basically now Rashida is just there with Jasmine. And Jasmine is trying to talk to Rashida and basically tell Rashida that she feels like
Before. I feel like maybe me and you need to open up a communication line instead of him, me and him. Maybe.
So y'all see that, right? Maybe they should open up a line. Well, y'all heard that, right? Maybe they should open up a line of communication instead of Kirk and her. And why does Rashida
will be better
literally get an attitude with Jasmine? Like Rashida literally gets an attitude with Jasmine because she's trying to offer up opportunities on ways that she can basically help the situation in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, so he won't be talking to her through the phone or anything like that. Basically, let me get your number. You know what I mean? We can communicate one-on-one. But no, Rashida wants to have an attitude and wants to act like Jasmine is the problem when her man is really the problem and she not gonna leave. And that's what really irritates me. It's like if you really say that you accepted her and accepted her kid, then shouldn't you have a means to like communicate with her? And then I guess I got some other clip, but and I guess basically he was telling her that he wanted a family with her. Which none of this really, really, really matters because ultimately, to this day, they just showed up to the VMAs together 2 days ago, together, smiling. Which slick, side note, y'all, doesn't Rashida look like an older version of Glorilla? Like, can't y'all see that? Like, if y'all put Rashida and Glow like next to each other, they kind of look like Glow could be her daughter. They could do like a movie or something, or like she could play her mom in like a video or something. Anyway, side note. But I hope Glow don't like be. I hope Glow does not turn out to be nothing like that. You know, she preaching her anti music, so I guess Glow is like the 2.0 version of Rashida. Because if that's what make a dude, if that's the dude that want to marry me, I don't want to marry him. Like, I do not want to marry him at this point. Why are we marrying him? Put it on to make him want to marry. No, no, I don't want to marry him. The hell, it's like y'all should just have an open marriage at this point and like just let us know, and then like all of this will go away because we'll understand. And Rashida, if you don't have a little side piece at this point, it's depressing. And I've said it and I said it again. The fact that some of y'all grandparents have made it to 70 years is not worth celebrating. It's sad. Because how many times have your grandmother had to cry, be by herself, be cheated on, be abused, be the maid, mattress, and mule for your grandpa for it to last that long? And to somebody else being a maid, mattress, and mule for her man who ain't even married yet. They say that Megan Good is out here paying Jonathan Major bills. And I guess he out here, I guess that's not the story that this is right now, but I guess, and he out here reportedly charging people $140 for autographs. And I'm like, he do know that he was just canceled, right? And he like just getting back, is if he's even back, like has he made anything since he's been canceled? And don't get me wrong, because Jonathan Major played the hell out of his role in Loki, Disney. Loki was a really good show. I think they had like 2 or 3 seasons. Anyways, check it out. He definitely played, but he played like God or something like that. You know what I mean? He was like the all creator or something like that. I mean, it was like, okay, black man being God, all creator. They always make the black man God in the movies. Have y'all noticed that? Sign up. But yeah, they said that Megan Good is out here paying his bills. And I swear, I thought I said that story where they said that he was out here. I mean, she was out here paying his bills, but I guess I didn't. So if she is out here paying this bill, Megan, girl, like, please. Which I was actually watching different studies, as I've said before, watch a lot of shit. Watching different studies on how they were saying that black women are actually insecure, and how more studies will start coming out and people will start realizing it as more black women, they see us crashing out, which as you can see, like, I feel like a lot of us are, in a sense. And it's sad. It's like for Rashida to be putting up with this, for Jasmine to willingly be sleeping with this married man, wanting to be the side piece, for just a lot of stuff, for Megan Good to be paying his bills like this. Like, it is a lot of stuff showing that as black women, we do need to work on ourselves and boosting our actual inner confidence and not what we portray or we want people to believe that we're confident about. You know what I mean? Let's move on into the Brat and Judy, because it's been rumors out here that they're breaking up. It's been rumors that they're getting a divorce because Judy cheated on the Brat with a man and she liked it. I was like, no way, not the Brat and Judy, because I love them together and they cannot be breaking up. And then they popped out to show us that they're not breaking up. So rude. Y'all catching the little shade, you know what I mean? She said it's rude. And she said, I don't know why people want us to break up so bad. I don't. It's not all of us. I don't. They look so cute together. Look at them. And I love Judy. She's a marketing like genius. She said, our relationship stronger than your credit score, stronger than y'all relationship with fast food. Woo. Stronger than that lingering scent you leave after exiting the bathroom. Ooh. Stronger than how your deodorant is supposed to be. Ooh. Now leave us be. We know out the way and don't bother nobody. What? We know out the way. I don't know what the last part meant, but I guess they out the way and don't bother nobody. And they cute. So they came to tell us they is not breaking up. And I got a video as well that was talking about it. Well, that's a fire little plane back there. Y'all better pop out and show us that y'all is doing well, hunty. So let's see what they got to tell us.
You don't want to tell the people?
Girl, f***ing people. So sick of hearing all that bullshit. Like, we ain't getting no divorce. We
we getting a divorce because the baby that we had was a secret lover. That's a man, and so it's me and his baby. But I convinced you to carry it, and then I'm leaving you for him, or you found out I was cheating with him, and so now you trying to sue me for child support. And you put me out the house.
That's a lot. That is a lot. Judy is so invested in the rumor, though. It's like, Judy, girl, you ain't got to be this invested. Like, just say it ain't true and move on. Like,
bye. We ain't having no motherfucking problems like that. That's the dumbest. Like, who would make this stupid shit and why?
So
seriously,
the first one I saw was something about True's leg being broken.
True,
beautiful.
What? The baby leg? Why would the baby leg be
Who
broken?
ain't never broke a bone in his body.
I know. So that's the first one that I saw. Then after it was the divorce. I don't know who said it first. People get a lot of views and clicks off of it. Well, I had to be. I cheated on her. Then I cheated. Then one said I cheated on you for a man, and I liked it.
And then why I got to collect child support from you?
No, but they said I cheated on you with a man, and I liked it, and so now I want to be with men.
Baby,
like I didn't have 3 children prior to being with you.
Baby,
I cannot.
You sound like you entertaining it.
No, I'm not entertaining it, but why? How the hell? Why it got to be me? Why?
You ain't never.
So y'all hear Judy. She said she is not cheating on her wife, and why does she have to be the cheater? And probably because they make it seem how the relationship feels. I guess it's like she's like the breadwinner, and she's like she actually brings out Brad's like feminine side in a way, you know? Like, I don't know. It's nice to see, but I'm definitely glad that they are not getting a divorce. Who said that? And let's keep it pushing to, I guess, Shannon Sharp. Oh my God. Y'all. My ears, my mind, my body over the weekend. I mean, over the week. It is the weekend. Over the week. The other day, when I heard this, I could have went my entire 3 lifetimes away from now without hearing this and been totally fine. I swear I could have lived 5 more. I could have lived eternity without hearing this and been completely fine. I'm not even gonna play this video because I just can't take it. All I can hear is one, that's Mama Shell. That's Mama Shell. And her Shannon. And then I was just like, oh my God, no. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. So I'm not going to play that video. We're not going to listen to it because it's just not my vibe over here. But what I did want to talk about it is how some people were thinking that it was done on purpose. But he was saying basically that it was done on accident. So I'm not sure.
Put your mouth right over.
Look, it was.
He was breathing like he was starting a lawnmower.
Wonderful.
He
I love these
wasn't
people,
had.
stuff like this.
Oh my God. He had like 6,000 people on this live. That's wild. That is mad wild.
No! No!
I cannot. I did not know it was that many people. So if you guys have not seen the video, I'm sure you can go find it on Eggs, IG, somewhere. But we're not going to play it because all you need to know is that's his
Series
machine.
0.
But this is basically what he had to say about it on his following show. I guess him and Ocho Cinco got a show called The Nightcap. So the next day he went on to talk about it. But I guess a few days prior, there was an issue with him and Ocho Cinco, with Ocho saying basically that Shannon doesn't live authentically him or something like that, basically pushing back, questioning his manhood, basically, whether he's straight or not, basically. And there have been a lot of questions ever since he had that designer that he had. I guess that was like a big question. He had some gay designer, which I'm like, aren't the designers gay? So I mean stylists. So I guess he had some gay stylists, and people were saying that they were allegedly together. I'm not sure. So then when he popped out in the little green outfit and he was like popping out the car, the way he was walking, like people have been like flaming him online about being gay for a minute. So some people literally feel like because you have to press so many buttons to go live, there's no way that you could just drop your phone and it go live. You have to like press the button, then you have to scroll over to the live, then you have to press the live, then you have to press, okay, I'm going live. Like it's like 3 or 4 things that have to happen before it just goes live. So some people aren't really believing that it was an accident, but Shannon Sharp, he has not been fired from CNN or NSPN as of what we've heard as of yet, which we're going to get to. And this is what he had to say.
An event that happened today. Obviously, I'm embarrassed. Someone that is extremely, extremely private, and to have one of your most intimate details, the audio heard for the entire world to hear. I'm embarrassed for a number of reasons. People count on Shannon.
I don't know though. Did this look like a person that's embarrassed to y'all?
Shay, there are a lot of people that count on Shannon to be
Quite,
professional
yeah.
at all times. And I always try to be professional at all times, even when I'm behind closed doors.
And men can definitely be chameleons. Like they can literally like create whole storylines. And you know what I mean? So I don't put anything past anybody. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm more of so on the side of believing that he kind of like set this up, you know what I mean, to stay in the spot where he's been. But that's just my personal opinion, not really.
I still try to remain at a level of, even when I'm behind closed
He's saying
doors,
that he
I
didn't.
still try to remain a level of professional, although I'm in the privacy of my own home. And I'm very disappointed in myself, not for the act.
But you see what I mean? Why would you be disappointed in yourself if it was like truly an accident? You know what I mean? Like there would be nothing to be disappointed in myself if that was like truly an accident. But it's like I would be disappointed in myself if I purposely did this and then I'm telling people that I didn't. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know if I quite believe like what he.
Your most intimate detail on the audio to be heard. I'm disappointed in myself. I let them call them. I called my sister. My friends, obviously, my friends reached out. But guys, this was not staged. Came in, I threw my phone, staged.
See, he came in, he threw his phone down, and it just went. Like that's not how
They
that
can
go.
hear.
Like he feel like he think we were born yesterday. Like no. We were not born yesterday. I was born before today, but not yesterday. Like, yeah, no.
I'm like, so now, Ocho, I say ask for patience.
He said he wasn't hacked. Like, it's like, okay, Shannon. So the question is, was he hacked or was he not hacked? But then people started getting really upset because the other guy, what's his name? I'm trying to find it. Here it go. What's his name? Paul Pierce. Y'all remember this video of Paul Pierce? He got fired from ESPN for basically going live while getting a massage from a stripper or whatever. And he got fired. So people are saying that that's not fair, that Paul basically got fired. Paul Pierce basically got fired and they're not firing Shannon. And he full off. He basically let us hear him full off, like let one go. Like he full off in the act, got done. Oh, it's Michelle. And we had to hear all that. But Paul getting a massage by a stripper on IG Live. I'm like, none of this is okay. Like, none of this is okay. And like, kids be online and stuff. So it's like, if this is not behind like a paywall or something like that, like, none of this is okay to just be like on live out here like this. Like, and to be on ESPN, like, you guys have, oh my gosh. But so people are upset. Like, what do y'all think? Do y'all think he should have been fired? I mean, I'm not really for him being fired either because, I mean, I don't. Oh my God, no, 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 no. Oh my God, no. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on from Shannon. But this was Queer Latifah. They basically said it doesn't go unnoticed that Shannon Sharp, even after a Hall of Fame NFL career, a great body for his age, children, a successful broadcasting career, still has to prove to men that he's manly. But I think he had to prove it to the women as well, in a sense. I feel like people were really questioning his sexuality in a sense. You know what I mean? So I feel like he was just trying to prove it to people, not just men. But patriarchy makes men do things for men for men's approval so often, I guess. But I mean, I guess a lot of females out here live for men's approval as well. So what's new? All right, we are almost done. We almost done. We almost done. We almost done. Oh, the Ozempic, y'all. This goes with the Ozempic portion. See, this is why they need to let me put these in order, and then I wouldn't skip topics. But the supermodel Kate Moss, her little sister, was actually rushed to the hospital for Ozempic too. So, ladies and gentlemen, be careful with Ozempic for the 30th time. Sometimes y'all should just go do a sit-up, eat a salad, and go to the gym. And let God work on your body as he sees fit. And I guess, yeah, damn. So I guess there's an issue with labels and stuff like that. Like, I've been hearing this and stuff, like
Breaking news.
that the record industry, I mean, the entertainment industry wasn't really doing as well as it used to. And really all these artists are out here slick broke. And that's why everybody's really on tour and trying to, you know, do the things, you know what I mean? Like, make the money, honey. So, and getting whatever gigs that they can get. So I guess this just confirms that theory, I guess, because I mean, I don't know it to be fact. So that the entertainment industry is not doing that good because Atlantic Records financial struggles, they're dropping 50 plus artists. And what I also did hear is that majority of these artists would be of melanin consent that they were dropping. So that is even sadder, and why I actually wanted to bring it up, because times is hard out here and they're trying to say that we're not in a depression, but we kind of are. Let's hear what Scrappy has to say.
Babies. 4 kids.
4, not 5.
They say 1 on the way. Just put it in the air. They say 1 on the way.
Did he admit to it?
So, if that's the case, it's time to make money. It ain't no time to sit here and be like, oh, you don't like me. Oh, I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. I'm finna hustle. I'm finna get it out.
Because you have to, sir. You got 5 kids now. 3 different babies. Well, actually, isn't Imani grown? But if she's still in college, then he's still paying for her. But if she's not and she's grown, then he really only still got 4 kids to take care of. But all of them are still young as hell. That he literally has still 18 more years to still keep doing this. So, bruh, yeah, you need to get to work, Scrappy.
Out the mud. I will get it out the concrete to take care of my. I will get out the concrete. I will dig in the concrete. I'll make sure something can puncture the concrete.
And I guess he wants us to praise him for being a parent, because that's what so many women do. Like women, literally all of these single moms out here, what do they have to do? Get it out the mud for their children, make it how they get it, like all of this. But it's like the second that men have to do that, it's like they want to be praised for it, but then turn around and tell women that that's what they should do anyway. It's kind of like, okay, Scrappy, but thank you so much for being in your kids' life and taking care of them, because they have half of your DNA and that's half of your responsibility. We really, really, really appreciate you for being a father, because it actually is important in children's lives. So I'm kind of being sarcastic, but I'm kind of being real. Like, thank you for not being a deadbeat dad.
To take care of my. If I have a baby right now from some y'all couldn't press me on.
Not them riding through the city of Atlanta blowing gas, smoking. Like, they riding in traffic downtown Atlanta blowing tree. Car full of like hot box in the damn car. Really?
You couldn't press me on it because I'm gonna be sitting there like this with my leg crawl, like, yeah, I'm the pepper of that baby. I'm the pepper of that baby. Like,
and that's the best trait about Scrappy.
if I'm
that's
the
best
that
trait
baby,
about Scrappy.
I'm the pepper of that baby. I will take care of that baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Some of y'all women ain't got the baby daddies like the baby mamas that I got. You feel me? The baby mamas that I got, they already know. They ain't even got it. They look the other way. Only thing they have to worry about with me is time. Cause I be gone. I spend.
So hold on. I feel like Scrappy is in Atlanta delusion here. Like, if you listening to what he's saying, because it's like, if the only thing that your baby mama got to worry about is you spending time with your kids, and then the reason that you got divorced from Bambi is because you wasn't really helping her financially, and we know that she was really not helping Erica. Well, allegedly some stuff was going on with you helping Erica like that. Like, that wasn't really the best co-parenting relationship. So it's like, I feel like Scrappy be making up these like fantasy lands in his head of what he feel like his reality is, but it's not like the reality that we watch his life to be. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the reality that we see his life to be. He created this whole delusion of his life in his mind. And it's like, if the issue of you, if there's an issue with your baby mamas of you seeing and spending time with your kids, and then there was issues about you providing financially, then how are you any better than these other men out here that you're currently bashing? Because you spend a little bit more time with them, you acknowledge that you have children, because you acknowledge them, and you try a little bit. It's like, men really want like to be praised for doing like the bare minimum, and that's a problem with me. That's it's a problem for me, because it's just like, you should be doing all of this anyway, honestly. And it's like, women don't really get praised other than like Mother's Day and stuff for the stuff that they do for these children.
Put a finger down if you were on.
Okay, and then that's the alleged pregnant story that came out months ago. If you guys haven't heard that, go listen to it. And then Scrappy telling us some more.
No, Rashida ain't never leaving Kurt. Like, I talked to Rashida and Yandy last night. Them ain't never leaving them, man. They real women. Real women don't leave they men, cuz. And
So because they put up with abuse, be cheated on, hold these dudes down, pour everything into these men who don't necessarily really pour the same back into them, they're real women. They're real women. Like, that's the point of view that bothers me, that these Black men have. The point of like, suffering equals love. Love does not equal pain. Pain does not equal love. Like, it's the same thing that Cam Newton, the same kind of concept that Cam Newton had. Like, oh, she's willing to go through hell and she's not gonna leave me. Oh, love does not equate to hell. Love does not equate to pain. Well, in a sense, like, because when you love someone and you actually lose them, you will feel pain. But in a sense of like purposely, when you love someone, you don't purposely just want to hurt them over and over again and see how much hurt you can put on that person. Like these Black men really have mental issues that they don't acknowledge that they have. And it's really like, it's really sad because they put them off on other women, not even just Black women, because Black men don't really make Black women their preference in a sense. Like they're the first to say that like they're open to date anybody, versus the Black women mainly make Black men their preference, which is why Black women deal with this, but really all women deal with this because these Black men really don't be treating the other women better. But I just don't agree with this. Like I just cannot agree with this. And the way that he's thinking, he needs to go sit in somebody's chair.
Oh, because they know what? They know the future. The future is go far and beyond these weak they lead they.
What do you mean weak? How are they weak? But you guys are still going outside of your marriage to go have fun and live life and be happy with these side B's. You're still effing on these side B's, having babies with these side B's. So how are they really losing? Like just because you have the title of the wife, it's really like who's winning here? Because the wife is really suffering and has to do more, be there for you more, be your maid, cooking for you, cleaning for you, doing your laundry, doing this, dealing with your kids, dealing with your attitude, uplifting you for you to go out here and give all of the upliftment to the side. So it's really like who's winning here? Like it's really like what kind of warped reality are they preaching to these women? And it's just like this is why these women are so out here just like desperate.
They want to be on their own.
And lacking self-love. This is the preaching of someone telling you to love them more than you love yourself. That's not how it goes. You love God, yourself, and then you need to put people right below that. Treat people how you want to be treated, which means you need to love yourself to a standard to where you don't want people out here treating you any kind of way. You know what I mean? So if Rashida to me is not strong, like Rashida to me is weak. That's what to me Rashida is weak. Really weak for the fact that she's so codependent on this man that she's willing to let him abuse her emotions over and over again by hurting her, distrusting her, cheating on her, having a baby on her, doing whatever on her, questioning the fraternity of her son, wanting to get a DNA test behind her back, doing all this stuff, and she would not stand up and be strong and choose herself. That's the real strength. So all this stuff that Scrappy is preaching is straight BS.
They think they strong. Okay, be strong.
Because they
you
are.
Feel what I'm saying? Be on your own. Raise all your kids. Do everything. You know, and that just be like, and then you get a worse in the end and you got to die with that. You know what I'm saying? Or you just leave it and you just by yourself anyway. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some of these.
And then the point that they try to make women believe is like, oh, women, you're going to die by yourself. We all die by ourselves. And if it's realistic, like even if you get married, men die faster than women. So you're going to be a widow and you're going to be left here by yourself. So that's why it's important. Really love God, then love yourself, live your life, love your life. And then if a partner comes along that values you, loves you, respects you, and wants to make your life better, then okay, but that should not be the end all to be all. You should not be wanting to die because you're not in a relationship. Like you were not born to be in a relationship. You were born to be you and to live your life and to have experiences. And let's go on into why it's not always good to be married, because look at this woman in this marriage. Does this seem like a happy marriage? Does this seem like something you would want to be in? You know what I mean? Like sometimes marriage is not always the best thing. And trigger warning. This is Ray J talking to his children. trigger warning. This is Ray J talking to his kids, and I haven't heard this whole thing. Actually, I wanted to wait to like play it with you guys, but I just know that he was talking to his kids after him and Princess got into it or something. And yeah, so let's see what happened, I guess.
Dad never did nothing to anybody, right? Mama never did nothing to me. Dad never did nothing to mama, right? Everything is safe. Have Dada put hands on mama or mama put hands on Dada? No, right? Okay, so there's no reason to call the police, right? We're just making a movie.
So is he telling his kids not to call the police? Like, why is he bringing the police up to his kids? Like, did his kids say something about the police? Like, were they getting into a fight? Like, I'm so confused right now. I'm really like, what is going on?
We're just playing, okay?
What was just playing? Like, I don't know. That I'm trigger warning for y'all, but it's like I'm kind of triggered. Maybe I should have listened to this before.
We can go to my house, but I just want to make sure everything is safe here with Melody and everybody.
Can we go to your house right now?
Go get you a sweater. Go get a sweater and we'll go. But nothing.
But one right here, why would you send your child? It obviously seems like this child is somehow traumatized over a situation that just happened in your home. You know what I mean? And things that happen like this, like when you get arrested, you can have child cruelty charges put on you. You know what I mean? And it seems like this child is really like, I'm not sure what's going on here. As I just said, I'm listening to this for the first time with y'all. So, but it does bother me that you can clearly hear in this child's voice that he is traumatized in some sense, you know what I mean? And he really wants to leave out of this environment that is causing him this stress or whatever just happened here, you know what I mean? So he's obviously scared in some sense. So for you to send him to just go get a sweater by himself, it's kind of a sense where I feel like more men need to have emotional intelligence in a sense, to where you should have known. Well, I guess a woman, I don't know. People just need to have emotional intelligence. The child seems scared. You should walk with your child to go get the sweater and comfort them in this moment versus just sending them off into a scared place to go pick up a sweater. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that child was scared running down the hallway to go find a sweater to come back to try to hurry up and leave. You know what I mean? Like, as a parent, you should stay there with and comfort your child throughout this moment. And this is creating trauma for these children. So that's why it's like sometimes it's not always good to be married. It's not good to be married. These two shouldn't have been together after he pushed her in the pool. If she had to respect her for herself and loved herself enough after he disrespected her, yeah, she threw the drink on him in a sense, but once he pushed her in the pool like that, she should have cut communication then. But then they did say that she was with Floyd, and they do say that he don't really treat his girls that great either. So she was probably used to not being treated great. But then it's like, that's why it's like all money is not good money. And sometimes you upgrade because you're around devil energy.
It has happened. I got it all on tape. All right, so let's put on your shoes. I gotta leave, baby. I don't want anything everything's okay. I just want to make sure everything is safe. I love your mom. Your mom loves me. I just want to make sure. Are you good? Dad never did nothing to anybody, right?
Oh my God, this is traumatizing me. This is traumatizing me. I don't know if I want to listen to this.
I love your mom. Your mom loves me as I just want to keep it documented that nothing is happening and that we both respect each other and love each other. This was just a pretend thing, okay?
What was a pretend thing? That's what I'm over here. I want to know what happened. I'm like, what is pretend?
Just had an argument, okay? I don't want it to get out of hand, and I wanted to make sure it's recorded and seen so we're all super safe. Just because somebody has a disagreement doesn't mean anything.
Oh, so they must have been screaming and hollering and arguing. Was they throwing stuff? Was it hands thrown? Like, what happened?
You know, calling the police over a disagreement is loud, and I'm not with that. Okay? I love you. Your mom
But he talking to these kids like they teenagers or young adults or something, like they really understand what is going on. These kids do not understand what is going on. Hell, I'm in my 30s and I barely understand what is going on in the situation. I feel like he's trying to manipulate me in a sense. It's like, okay, you ain't doing nothing. What's going on? Okay, okay. No, I don't feel like this is okay. And why would he feel like it's okay to get online and post this? It's like, what is going on with Ray J's sense of like moral compass? I don't know what I'm trying to say right now, but like, why would he think it's okay to like post this online? Basically,
loves
is he
you. Did
okay?
you check on your mom? Go check on her one more time. Tell her you're going with Dada. Go do it one more time and tell her you're going with Dada. You have to one more time so she knows you're going with me. Okay, that's the right thing to do. Huh? We're just going. Was me? No. Everything's fine. It was just pretend, okay, baby? Everything's fine. I want everything.
But this is highly problematic for him to be teaching this to his daughter and his son, that these fights are just pretend and stuff like that, because as they grow up and grow into young kids, these they need to split, because as they grow up and grow into young adults, them normalizing this type of behavior as just playing in a sense will become a problem for them as they grow older, meaning the son might become abusive in a sense, or the daughter might become okay with being abused in a sense. And that's dangerous for him to be trying to normalize and tell these kids that he's just playing if something happened. Because what?
To just tell mama that he's going with me so mama knows what's going on. Okay? And don't, it's not like that, baby.
Oh my God.
I love you.
Oh my God.
I love my brother. And I love you, okay? He loves you, okay?
Oh my God. This is traumatizing me.
So I tell your mom, I'm so sorry, but whatever's going on.
Make her happy. Come upstairs.
How do I make your mom happy?
Oh my God. They're traumatizing these kids.
Will she take that as her? No. Go ask her. No, you have to go ask her. I don't want to be in danger. Everything's fine. It was just pretend, okay, baby? Go ask your mom real quick, okay? Hey, baby boy. She said leave who alone? She told you to leave her alone? Did she give you a hug? It's okay. She's just mad. She's still a great mom, okay? She loves you. I love you.
What the hell happened?
I'll stay here. I just don't want somebody to call the police on me for me not doing nothing. Like we're just having a conversation. Huh, baby?
Oh my God.
Huh? She wants to take my hug? Okay. Then everything's okay? All right, cool.
Oh my God, y'all. That was my first time like listening to that, and as you see, I'm struggling to get through it because I'm triggered right now. I'm triggered right now. I hope that they are okay. I really hope that they can really work through the situation. I really hope that they get help through the situation, because I really do feel like Ray J is screaming out for us to help him in a sense, but it's really like, Ray J, what do you want us to do in a sense? You're the one with all this money, property, and since you have to choose to put yourself in better environments. We can't do that for you. You know what I mean? Like, you have to choose to go get yourself help. You have to choose to work on you know what I mean? You have to choose those things. I just really am over here so triggered because they are literally traumatizing these kids. And for you to post that on the internet, if somebody seen that in family court, once they take that to, oh my God. And then Princess says, This is the only time I'm going to address this. I've been trying my best to be the bigger person and just walk away peacefully. But what you're not going to do is traumatize, manipulate, and gaslight my kids. And I feel her on that because, I mean, those are his kids too. I hate when people be acting like when females act like they're just their kids and the men really love their kids. Like y'all cannot be out here doing that, because it is a lot of men out here who don't want their kids. You know what I mean? So it's really like, why is it that the men who want to be fathers, they be having like the craziest baby mamas ever, and then the women, they be having the craziest baby daddies ever? Like, why cannot God just like level it out with the people who like want kids to be together, and then the people like that don't? You know what I mean? But anyways, what you're not going to do is traumatize, manipulate, and gaslight my kids when you can't do it to me anymore. I'll save my videos for the judge. So, I mean, I guess he was gaslighting and manipulating her, and I guess she got videos too, and I guess she only given them to the judge. So I guess we're not gonna know what happened, and I'm over here traumatized and hella worried about these kids. So please drop some prayer hands for Ray J's kids in the chat. Well, really Ray J and all them and their family too, because obviously he's going through some soul work that's really taking a toll on his mental, and he's really not sure how to deal with it. And then all this stuff with him getting a divorce and all of this, like, it's not always good to be married while y'all out here trying to diss these single women. Do y'all really want to be going through that? Moving on to Tyla. Everybody's mad at Tyla because she was at the VMAs and she asked I guess she asked Holly to hold her award or something like that. And so everybody's basically trying to cancel her, saying that she basically she entitled and stuff like that, and how dare she get on there and try to, you know, ask Holly to hold her award for her. Like, who does she think she is? Those are her peers, and she should have got an assistant to come on stage if she know that she don't like holding awards, and all type of stuff like that. Which it was a picture of her like right after the awards, like holding the award like this with one hand. So I'm like, she literally could have held the award. My opinion on Tyla, she really do be out here rubbing people the wrong way, making it feel like she is better than Black Americans, which I feel like that's an issue with foreign Blacks. When they come over to America, they tend to think that they're better than Black Americans for some reason. But yeah, people are out here trying to cancel her. Like, they literally are out here trying to cancel her for real. Like, they are mad. So I guess she changed the title. I mean, not the title, the description in her ex to entitled Uppity African, album on the way, and people were even madder. So I think she changed it back. She's out here trolling people. People are pissed. They do not like her. And yeah, they not effing with her. They just like, she can go back. So I'm like, I don't really care either way, because I'm not really a fan. Like, I really only knew one song and I'm completely over it. If somebody play that song, it's an immediate turn. Like, I'm so tired of that damn song. I just don't even want to hear it. So let's end off with Justin Timberlake. He receives 25 hours of community service and a $500 fine after pleading guilty to his DUI thing. Why don't they have the extra video? So let's hear what he said. Let's hear what he gotta say, because I haven't watched this either. So
I found myself in a position where I could have made a different decision. But I've had some time to reflect on that. And I also understand by, you know, the fact that all of you are here, that I have a platform, you have a platform, we share that platform. And so what I'd like to say to everyone watching and listening, even if you've had one drink, don't get behind the wheel of a car. There's so many alternatives. Call a friend, take an Uber. There's many travel apps. Still, take a taxi. This is a mistake that I made, but I'm hoping that whoever's watching and listening right now,
I'm struggling to get through this because, like, I'm kind of like, okay, Justin, do we care? Oh, that's it? Okay. Well, I guess people are mad because they're saying that it's unfair. $500 is penny to him. The justice system is so unfair. How does he get only 25 hours? Like, what's going on? So people are mad at him. And then they still mad at him. Everybody, they still bring up Janet. They are still mad at exposing Janet at the Super Bowl. They are still mad about that to this day, child. So I don't know if we's ever gonna get over him exposing Jennifer. I mean, not Jennifer. Janet. I'm sorry. Put some
I found
respect
myself
on
in a
Janet's
position
name.
where I could have made a different decision.
I don't know if we ever gonna
but
I don't know if we ever gonna see him oh my God. There's literally always something. Okay. I wanted to just scroll through just to make sure that I wasn't like missing anything because you guys know like I be doing this weekly, so we might as well just make sure that we're not missing a topic. So this is the last topic that I saw, and let's see if there's anything else. Okay, Portia and Simon. Portia wins prenup case over Simon Gubadia, an ongoing legal battle. So, according to documents, ultimate prenup was contested. The lawyer argued. So, I guess Portia got a win in her battle of their 15-month marriage, which she shouldn't even got with that man. I'm sorry. I had to unfollow her after that because I'm just like, girl, I don't want to be a follower of nobody with morals such as that. Oh my gosh, she looked good. Okay, Sherry, you better show us what it looked like. Okay, mother, she looked good. What y'all think? Yes, girl. Okay, so I guess little Tay is in surgery. She had open heart surgery, but I guess everybody was kind of like, oh my God, I guess they asked to see her hospital bed because the death host that she had before. Oh my God. Y'all are so I guess she had to show us her bed. And I guess that's it. Monica. Oh my God. Okay. I guess we gotta get Kirk and Rashida, and then I guess that's it. Okay, yep. Yep. Let's end it out on Kirk and Rashida saying the secret to their marriage.
Could you guys give our roommates some advice on how you keep the love alive? Obviously, you guys have been through some ups and some downs, but still together. So what is the secret here?
What you would say the secret is? What you find?
I mean, you know, the secret would be you got to understand you're going to deal with a lot of criticism from people telling you how you should be in a relationship. And I don't think people understand me and Rashid have been married 25 years. You know, first of all, we best friends. We're friends first. And, you know, we could talk about a lot of things, but you got to have a friendship and you got to understand everything ain't going to be perfect. Talk to your grandma, your grandpa, and figure out how these relationships make it, because it's about a team here. You know, you need I always say you need a day and a night. You need a plus and a minus. So it's the team. Yeah, so it's like a team thing, and that's what we do. We work as a team. You know, I get beat up a lot, but it is what it is.
What about for you, Rashida? Because you put us through some things. Okay, so what is that for you on your
Right.
allegedly?
That's how it works.
Okay, so what was the question again?
What's your secret to stay happily married after all these years?
You know what? I think with Kirk and I is more. I hate to even say this because people just talk so much, but it's the communication and really like understanding.
She is delusional. She is delusional. Y'all, I'm sorry. Like, I am so sorry, y'all. She is delusional. Did she just say the communication? Did she not just catch her husband communicating with someone else outside of their household? Like, she's delusional, y'all. And then there's a comment here that I was laughing at because it says, poor Kirk, he want to leave, but Rashida keep forgiving him. That's the problem. Like, girl, are you serious? And the fact that y'all are even asking them this question, like we don't already know the answer, is like messy. It's so messy, Shade Room, because it's like we all know the only reason why their marriage is lasting this long is because Rashida has been the doormat. Am I wrong? And it's sad because I'm over here and it's like I want you guys to see this because I want you guys to choose yourself when it comes to these situations. If these dudes are playing with you, because people only do what you allow them to do, and he knows his wife because they've been married 25 years, so he knows that he can walk all over Rashida. He know that she not going nowhere. He know he can embarrass her in front of the whole universe at this point, not even the whole earth of the world of Earth. The whole universe, Mars, Jupiter, all of them together. He can embarrass her beyond the aliens and the planets, and she gonna stick beside her man. And it's sad. It's not inspiring. We don't want to be like Rashida. I love myself too much. If this is what marriage is, this and what Ray J and them got, what they try to hype marriage up to be, I do not want that. People are out here getting married for the wedding and not really for this, the 25 years of the BS that goes on behind the scenes and the being the doormat of it. So it's like I actually do kind of thank Kirk and Rashida for showing us the real of what it takes to be in a marriage. But then also I need to see some more healthy marriages because like if this is what marriage is, like I swear these marriages has me so turned off the marriage these days. It's like I'm good. Like
Understanding each other, because over time, just because you're married to somebody doesn't mean you really know them like you should or understand them like you should. And throughout years, I guess.
And also because people are two individuals and people, the whole purpose of your life, if you don't know, is you're here to experience things, grow, evolve, learn different things. And you never stop learning yourself because you're always evolving into a different version of yourself based on the experiences that you've had and the person that you should be aspiring to be. So it's also like, with you guys also continually evolving, you really should never know fully who your partner is. You should fully always be dating and getting to know each other, but in the sense of a fun type of friendship type way, not like a sneaky, conniving, cheating, lying type of I don't know you, I don't know who you are type of way. So yeah,
I guess for us, because we've been together for such a long time, you know, you evolve and change in life as you get older. So understanding each other and being open to that, you know what I'm saying? Right. And then most of anything, really communicating with each other and just being real with each other.
Do you have to like relive certain things that are like when you shoot Love and Hip Hop and then it airs and then are you like mad all over again? Like right now their whole jazz last night.
Oh yeah, listen. I tell you, I just told somebody, listen, the Kirk that was filming 9 years ago ain't the Kirk that's filming now because
how? Because the Kirk from 9 years ago that was like hanging out, was he hanging out in hot tubs and stuff? I don't know, but the Kirk he's still being exposed to this day. So what's different? If y'all can let me know what's different, I guess he about to tell us what's different. But what has been different?
9 years ago, I was new. 3 years in, I could take a lot. Now it's like I'm not really ready for what comes with it. But you know, she's the artist. I was the label. You know, we didn't even tell people we were married in the industry until 10 years later. So it's like a gift and a curse, but it's a blessing. But you know what else? The woman I married 25 years ago, 5 years, 10 years changes, and then 15 years it changes. So do I. So you have to learn how to deal with the more mature and different needs. Her needs are not the same when she was 25 years younger.
What are your needs now?
I like buildings and stuff and houses.
Buy her stuff.
It used to be hash browns at the Waffle House.
And you see, no standards. No standards. 21 years old and all you require, 25 years old, all you're requiring, okay, you out here messing with these other females. Okay, we can get married and you can keep me a complete secret. And all I require is hash browns from the Waffle House. But y'all want us to expire to be like Kirk and Rashida and have 25 years of marriage. Like, I'm so sorry. And I love Rashida kind of, sort of, as a person. Like, I do love her. What I see of her as a sense, like, I don't know her to be like, oh, I love her. You know what I mean? But I like some of the things that I see of her. And then some of the other things, I don't. But she seems like a sweet person overall. And it's just, it becomes sad to see her allow herself to be treated this way, in a sense, like, and to see how, actually, just like I was saying earlier, there was a study done that Black women have the lowest self-esteem, and you can see this here on how all she required from this man was a hash brown from the Waffle House.
Did you guys give our roommates some
Like, and we just gonna end it there because that's it. That is it. That is all. That's all I got for y'all this week. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We will be back next week. I'm still trying to figure out the day, but it's looking like Saturdays are pretty okay, right? I need to commit to a time though, right? Because I was hella late. But I'm gonna figure it out, Only number 3 or 4 or number 3. We're number 3, right? Only number 3. So, we didn't even do our quote, really, which was, when you a little too understanding, people become a little too inconsiderate, which kind of we just left off with Kirk and Rashida, because she totally is so understanding to the fact to where, she wants to be so understanding of him and what he needs and all this, and all you require of him is some hash browns. Like, I'm really over here, like, in shock that she even just said that. So, like, what? But okay, girl. But that's it, y'all. Let me get out of here. It's been almost 2.5 hours. Y'all been rocking with me. Like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, guys. And we will be back next week with a list of topics that we're going to be doing. I'm not really sure what they are as of yet, but of course I will let you guys know once I figure it out. But these were the little topics. I was trying to do like the presentation, but then this was not popping up. So then I had to do it like this. But anyways, this is everybody that we did not even talk about Tyrese. Okay, I don't know why Tyrese is on here because we didn't even talk about him. So, we didn't even talk about Nene either. I didn't save the Nene story. Oh my God, I'm so glad that I pulled this up, y'all. Nene is back. Y'all, Nene is back at Bravo, or I guess NBC. So I'm like, are they trying to bring Nene back as a housewife? I didn't pull up the Nene thing. Oh my God, y'all, this is tragic. See, that's why I need, again, shout out Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. If y'all would please let us arrange these squares when we save them to anywhere in our folder that we want them to be, that would be greatly appreciated, because then I can put a show together. Because now I can't even find the damn Nene thing. But I guess I'll Google it. Let's try to Google it. Maybe we can find it that way. Nene. NBC. Is it NBC? And SBC? Okay, well, Kempire has it. I think that's where I first saw it at, anyways. So let's go over here. I hope he doesn't have like a copyright. All right, y'all. We're gonna play, and then we're gonna end on Nene. Welcome back, Nene. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So I never thought that we would be saying this, but anything is possible. Nene Leakes just took to her social media to confirm that she will be one of the co-hosts for this weekend's Emmy Awards. Okay.
Oh,
she says
had the
this
Emmys
in her
Awards.
caption, first of all, with a Naomi suit on. Naomi is her on again, off again boyfriend for a few years now. And she captions the photo. A lovely photo. She's been looking great. She captions the photo. She says, "Swipe, back to business. Catch me live hosting the Emmy red carpet post show on E." So for those that don't understand network stuff, they're like, E, that's not NBC. That's not Bravo. It is. It's owned by NBC Universal. But here's the thing. This news comes after, as you know, years and years of just a lot of things being said, a lot of people wanting Nene to return. But this also comes after they just wrapped. I just saw Phaedra was talking about how they literally just wrapped filming Sweet 16 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. However, this is a good sign for those that have been wanting Nene to return to Bravo, to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But let me remind you why we are here. This is literally to the date, almost to the date. Back in August of 2022 is when we found out that Nene's lawsuit against Bravo was dismissed. Let me remind you what People Magazine, who has very close ties to Bravo, wrote back on August 22nd, 2022. They said Nene Leakes' legal battle with Bravo and the company has ended. The former Real Housewives of Atlanta star previously filed a lawsuit in April against Bravo, NBC Universal, network executives, including Andy Cohen, and other related parties. Truly Original was wrapped up in that as well. At the time, Leakes accused defendants, including the production companies True Entertainment and Truly Original, of violating federal employment and anti-discrimination laws. Court.
Okay, so y'all see it there. She basically sued them for discrimination, basically, and it was dismissed. I don't know why, but if y'all want to go watch this video, I'm sure he'll tell you more. And I guess now that it was dismissed or whatever, I guess now she trying to, wiggle her way back in there. But people have been begging for Nene to be back on Housewives since she's left. But then her last couple seasons of her on Housewives, like people was really like trying to dog her and they wasn't really liking her that much. So it's really like, if she really does come back, do you really think that she's going to be that loved like that? Like, I'm questioning that. So I don't know. I feel like people just love to miss people more. So it's like, I don't know if Nene should actually go back to Bravo. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I feel like it'll be better for her to like try to figure out a way to like brand people still missing her from that situation. But I feel like if she goes back, like it'll kind of tarnish the people wanting her there in a sense. But that's all I got for y'all today. And I want to make sure, because I have said that 30 times. Yeah, we talked about how they snubbed my girl. We talked about Rich Homie, all that, Tyreek. We didn't talk about Tyrese, why he was on there. I don't know, but I'm not interested in going to go look up anything about Tyrese. So if you want to go check out Tyrese, go ahead. And I guess, again, I'll catch y'all next week. And thank y'all for watching. Like, share, subscribe. And I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.